That was so much sauce. That was so much sauce. Welcome to Hot Ones with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today we have Maddison Bush. Me! I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified. Sean Evans is unfortunately not available today. He had something going on. If you don't know what Hot Ones is, it's basically an interview show. As they ask questions, they eat wings that get hotter and hotter with each question. I don't want to though. Like, I had to literally hype myself up before this. I am not good with hot things. I'm not just saying that to be like, I can't handle it. I can't. I really can't. I had chicken stew last night and my nose was running, my eyes were watering. So I'm basically just gonna interview myself in the style of Sean Evans. Can you handle the hot? Can I handle the hot is the question. That's the real kicker. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I got 20 wings, and if you get 20, you can only get 4 separate kinds of wings, so I'm gonna kind of like spread them out a little bit, but they gradually get up hotter. Do I remember the order? No, not in the slightest. So the first kind we have is mild. These are like an hour old. If I remember correctly, the last time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, the mild was too hot for me. So, all right. It's pretty hot. It's good though. So the first question is, how did you get your start? I was 16 and I remember watching all these YouTubers like Zoella, mostly the British YouTubers, mostly the Brits, just all these YouTubers, and I was like, this looks fun, maybe I should try it. And that was basically what got me to do it. I just remember thinking, I could do this, this looks fun, maybe I should try it out. My first video was me reading off some of my embarrassing tweets, and looking back at it, why would people care what I tweeted? Like, why would I had 0 subscribers? But I thought it was, honestly and truly, I thought it wasn't a bad video at the time. Like, it really, I've watched it back and I'm like, okay, like, all right, could have been worse, you know, could have been worse. So yeah, that's how I got my start. And here we are 8 years later, 8 years later on Hot Ones. This is such an honor. First of all, what is this? Why are they attached? Okay. So I thought we kind of switch it up. So next we have spicy garlic. This does not look like garlic. What if they're mixed up? Okay, so let's just hope. Let's hope that it's garlic, because it doesn't look like garlic. Not bad. Not bad. It's pretty hot. I should know that it, oh, my lips are burning. My lips are burning. I know water doesn't help. I have milk, but I don't like milk, but I'm like, if I have to, I have to, you know? If it comes down to it. That makes it worse. The water makes it worse. So the Croc Hill situation, it was on like CNN, it was on the news and stuff. When the Croc Hills came out, I saw them and I was like, those look familiar. Those look kind of familiar. And I made a video about 2 years ago where I made Croc heels and I glued the bottom of a heel onto a Croc and walked around in them. And then 2 years later they came out with basically the exact same thing. I don't know if they actually saw, I guess there's no proof of that. Like, you can't have any proof of like someone copying your idea. There's no reason for me to like take legal action or whatever, because I wouldn't know what I'm doing and I know I would get taken down. I would get taken down. Like, it would not be pretty. That was when it got weird, was when it was like on CNN and like all these news places, and they made it look like I copied them, and I was like, oh, guys. Like, a lot of people seemed like angry for me, and I'm like, okay, like, y'all can be angry for me. Like, I just really don't know what to do about this. So like, I'm just gonna like not do anything and just be like, that's the same, I guess. It's burning my lips. So living in the South, what is there to do? There's Sonic. You can go to Sonic, Walmart. It's a good hangout place. Play pickleball. I mean, you can't. It's like 32 degrees right now, but you can go Cracker Barrel. I personally just like driving around. Okay. All right, so the next kind is mango habanero. Okay. It's a hot pepper, guys. I'm scared. So next, we have Explain That Gram, where we go through my Instagram and I have to explain what happened. My lips are burning. Maybe it's like a lip plumper, you know. There's so much sauce on these is the actual thing. Like, that's the thing, is that there's so much sauce on these compared to on that show. Like, I've seen they put a little, and this is a lot. There's so much fat on these. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm gonna have to reach for the milk. This is where the waterworks come. Okay, so Explain That Gram. Okay. This is when I got my Beats for Christmas one year. And I was so excited. I wanted to show them off. I was not listening to music in that picture. So yes, poser. But we love her, honestly. That was 8 years ago. I'm scared. A picture of my Starbucks. Yes, I remember this actual day. Like, I remember the day that I took this, where I took this for some reason. Is my caramel macchiato. This was like when it was rare to get Starbucks. I think this was before we had a Starbucks where I lived. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I had one bite. It went from 0 to 11. And the caption is, she's my best friend. Don't know what. I think I was talking about the girl on the Starbucks thing, and that's kind of odd. But we love her for that. But it was a fun day. So that's all that matters. Ew, there is literal like pieces of chicken on there. Okay. So let's look at one more. Okay, here we go. This was on my Instagram, but I think I deleted it, so this was on my Facebook. So this was the day I got my permit. I was 15, of course. And I swore up and down that I didn't pluck my eyebrows. Go! Yeah, you do. I was like, no, I don't pluck my eyebrows. Girl, I overplucked them. They don't look bad, but looking back compared to now, I mean, they don't look that different, but you can tell. But that was the thing. That was 2012. So yeah, I got my permit and it was a fun day. That was almost 10 years ago. No, I don't need to touch my eyes, but I have their toe. That's hot, but I have to take another bite, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Why is it goes everywhere but in my mouth? It's just like, I'm going for it, you know? Why not? See, it's not hot at first, so you're like, I can eat as much of this as I want. And then like 30 seconds later, it's like, can we go back in time? Ooh. What kind of YouTubers or social media people do you watch? I personally like watching, I watch so many like movie YouTubers, like movie review, movie commentary YouTubers. Those are like my favorite YouTubers. on TikTok, I like a lot of like moms on TikTok. People that have like babies or small children. I'm running out of paper towels. When I would see people in the videos, those videos crying, I'd be like, okay, like whatever. Grr. So the last dab, except it's just covered in it. This one's called Blazing Carolina Reaper. And this is like the hottest one there. It doesn't have a smell, which is scary. It's like that silent but deadly. No smell but deadly. I'm scared. I don't like this ever, never. Y'all ready for this? I'm not. Good quality carrots. Like they rinsed them and everything. I don't even want to touch it. Gotta get a good bite. Ew. The smell. Oh, it hit the back of my tongue. I have to get a bite though. I have to go for it. Go for it, man. That was so much sauce. That was so much sauce. Ew, it's gross too. Oh. Oh my god. Ew. One Direction, do you think they'll get back together? No. Maybe for a reunion tour without Zayn. How do you feel about what they're doing now? I love it for them. Took me a long time to get to this point, but I'm happy for them. Just because I love them together so much and I was so obsessed. It was like, no. There's like snot shooting out of my nose. The last question is to read my famous birthdays. So if you don't know, if you have like 2 followers on anything, you can get a famous birthdays. So I got one like a long time ago and I haven't read it. I literally picked that as my profile picture. Girl, the carrots are helping more than anything. Life tip, eat carrots. Yeah, is this picture and then this picture, girl. Video content creator for both YouTube and Vine. I just saw double. I just legit saw double. Before fame, me right now. A picture of me right now. She started making videos in January of 2014 under the channel of Bush Maddison. The website is youtube.com/BushMaddison. I don't know why I did that. I think I did that because Nash Greer did Greer Nash. And I was like, Bush Maddison, we're married. It's not like completely awful, but it's completely awful. You know, like you think you're gonna pass away, but like it's okay. Like I'm okay. Trivia. Listen to Maddison Bush trivia. Though she is from Alabama, she is a University of Florida Gators fan. That's true. That's the only trivia. Where's the video? Why did that look like a memorial? Are my lips plumped? We did it! My lip is like right here is where it's burning the worst. But it does look like it's plumping. Instagram picture. Alright, so let the people know what you've got going on. Well, you're already at my YouTube channel, so just subscribe here if you want. I have a podcast called No One Asked. I make TikToks. That was hot. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys. Stop. Come on, little fishies. Get my professional setup with like a trifold and purple duct tape.